the first pitch to him. And underway from Baltimore this after the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Cisco is after it, and the throw is wide. And he is in there. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Gene Segura standing in. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Gordon stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mariners leave 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Beckham.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he struck him out. Ready now, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away.
Machado.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt.
Batting fourth.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Orioles strand a couple. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Kyle Seager.
Leading off for Seattle, third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leading off for the Orioles.
This one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Rumble.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hit hard to the right side. Cano has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And that retires the side. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now. So striding in, Ben Gamel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gamble gets his lead at first, nobody out. Dribbled down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box for you next day.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Jean Segura, and their runners at the corners now. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. Austin Hayes the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lays off 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Tim Beckham 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box now. Jonathan Schoop fouled off. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1. The 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles strike for.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Nelson Cruz.
And the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon, as it locks him up for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Scope is there. And there's out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer to the left side. Beckham takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 now to Jones. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Mancini playing here in his age 26 season. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. A 1 pitch on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Hayes is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And rarely do you to see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ben Gamel. Fly ball to straightaway left. Mancini on the move, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sisco, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Popped him up. And this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball.
But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. Here's Manny Machado now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hayes on second. Beckham on at first with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jonathan Schoop becomes out number 2 this inning. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in, Gene Segura. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Sharp ground ball to third. Beckham moving to his right. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mariners go down. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He doubled his last time through. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Chance Sisco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at bat. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the sixth inning hot.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the flag court and gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, and the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Settling in now, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 4 and the Mariners 2. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. High and deep to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2, here it is. Missed with a slider. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Lifetime against Mark Zipchinski. He's just 1 for 6. Now the 0-1 on its tailor-made to short. 6. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. A line shot to third base. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike. Schoop at second. Jones at first. One gone. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Mark Zipchinski. He's gone 3 for 11. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Yanked fouled off to the right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in the Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here now is Mike Zunino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, number 9.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network. Right. Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Orioles.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. That misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in.
That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is line to left. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Brad Brach comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brach. He's 2 for 3.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And a good way to start the ninth as he's in with a leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Last chance for the Mariners. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Henniger is on his way home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night, last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Karen O'Day gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Zunino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is pulled into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles used a nice